I don't
But
love
this
that.
is also kind of this.
And then that's, are your nipples wired? Yeah.
Turn it around, Wicked Witch. Wait, this isn't it. This is...
What is that? What is that? What is this? I don't know that. What is that?
Right? Hi, I'm Trixie.
And I'm Katya.
And we're two queens who like to watch.
Oh, we do.
And today we're watching The Boyfriend Season 2.
A Netflix original dating series that follows 10 fellows in their quest to find love.
Ooh, I can already tell you that these beautiful heads of hair are gonna piss me off.
I have seen a spoiler from the show that made me so...
Horny.
Not horny, but I was touched so deeply inside. So it's night vision. Oh,
Don't ruin it.
okay. Oh my God, it touched me so deeply inside. Oh, it touched me so deeply inside. Oh, touched me. Oh, touched my nasty, gross.
We might skip your favorite parts.
And if that happens, please back away from the ledge.
Can I say one thing too? Katya and I are not Japanese. We're here to make fun. If we don't know everything about Japanese culture, so hopefully we don't step on any toes, but we're gonna give them the dignity of ripping into them just like everybody else.
So most of the men have arrived. We get our first introduction to the green room and our look at the commentators.
I'm excited. Imagine all these gorgeous, perfect skin, full heads of hair, and I come in there bald with skin lesions.
raggedy.
Like, does anyone want to know about my surgery?
High drama, ornate poetry.
ボーイフレンドシーズン2でございます
wow.
Maybe me?
待ってましたよもう
本当に今回
Is that Anne
は
Hathaway?
冬の北海道で
Oh, I
なんと
love
2
that
ヶ
dress.
月の
Oh, I love her hair.
共同生活ということ
This is where she got in the spaceship, Miss Jodie Foster.
ま
Of
あ、同
course.
じ店で飲んでたとか、まあ、同じクラブで会ったことあるみたいなのいくらでもあるので、まあ、この
Or you've been fisted in the same dark room.
There's a high likelihood they're gonna know each other, right?
Yeah. Tokyo is such a dense city.
Have you been to Japan?
No.
You have?
Well, I've been in this Tokyo airport smoking room.
So the men sit down for their first dinner and they share their reasons for coming on to the television program, The Boyfriend.
My reason would be, well, I killed a couple of guys and I need an alibi.
Yeah, what if everyone's like, I'm looking for love, and one guy's like, I need someplace to stay.
Yeah.
These men are absolutely beautiful, so let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah. No dogs.
40にもなってよく出たみたいなもう言われるかなって
He's 40?
What?
でも
Get the fuck out of my house.
I have looked like Walter White since I was 13 years old.
I would say he was, oh my God.
40's the new 11.
I'm feeling real uncomfortable right now.
How old are you again?
Watch the show, watch the show.
人と人との人間関係をすごいみんな大切にしてるなっていうのを感じていて、それが僕が今まで仕事の二の次にしてきたことだなっていうことを思って。
Wow. The way American men would never be talking like this right off the... Like,
Hello. It's been 2 hours and Katya is humping the floor.
this would be these faggots in America walking into The Boyfriend. Girls, what are we giving?
Yep.
Are we giving?
Oh wait, what is it giving?
Boots.
Because I've been serving so long, I'm just trying to give.
An American dating show, you meet, you flirt.
It would be called Backdoor Glory Hole Cum Dumps Bonanza, and it would be on its like 38th season by now.
Hi, I'm Trixie.
I'm Katya. Super strange.
We're gonna see what happens when people stop being polite and start getting HPV.
What kind of crazy virulent strain of gonorrhea and syphilis can these faggots cook up in this house?
A wild show where we find out which one of these men are bottoms and which men's are, but lying about it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, okay, it's their first day, and their first task is to write a letter to one of their participants, anonymously.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah. What if somebody doesn't get a letter?
Oh, I would never survive.
I would say, "O genki desu ka?" And get the fuck out of there.
この中の一人にだ
That
け
hair.
手紙
My
を書い
God.
てください
I don't see one fucking bald bitch on this show.
There's a show like this for the bald ones. It's called No One Wants This Person As The Boyfriend.
What happens when the decrepit bumps against the non-existent?
Jobu is gorgeous, my God. I think Jobu's my boyfriend.
That's Joe, my boo, Jobu.
Jobu, do you like weird crossies?
Yeah. Do you like a grandmotherly types? Perhaps someone who glues shit onto her high heels?
How do you feel about fake satin gloves from Hollywood
Yeah.
Boulevard?
Do you like your back scratched at night while you're sleeping?
So they go out into their hallway and they check their little mailbox to see if they got a letter.
God.
Many of them get nothing. This is so gay, by the way.
No. That's when you say you regroup, all the uglies, kill the hot one.
Right.
お兄さん
お兄さんねえ勇気持ってきてくれた
お兄さん
I don't need to laugh.
Big brother, they're gonna call him grandpa anyway.
Queen.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I know that would be me.
I would never put myself into this, into a situation to allow myself to be that vulnerable.
No letter is You know what I would do? I would get no letter. I would walk into the room, cover the camera, and you would just hear crying.
Yeah.
Oh, Jobu got one.
He's like, 1?
You want a 10?
かっこいいなと思ったのが
I'd write myself
ウィリア
one.
ムさんだったから和幸さんかなとは思います。年上って書いてるんで
Hello, old. I noticed you're old. Should we be old?
Okay, they named the place where they're going to be working for the next few months.
Work?
Their coffee
They
shop.
have to work?
全員で力を合わせて運営することで絆を深めていただければと思います。
Kind of stereotyping. Bunch of gay guys. We're gonna make them baristas.
I know.
温かいコーヒーって名前にしたら
You know, it's okay to be an admin. Maybe he's an admin. You know?
Just say what it is. Just say what it is.
You chose books, I chose looks. It's very that.
It might be nice and simple if we
So-
just said 2 whores watching TV.
Right.
みんな飛行機乗って
Black diarrhea.
はるばる来たから
Oh,
旅
how
と
about
か
Journey?
how about shit yourself in 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So some of the group head to the hot springs.
Oh, I love the hot springs. All right, let's check out their bods and rate them from 1 to 10.
I want to respect all these men. I think you and I have issues with sexualizing men on this show, but
Excuse
I can't
me?
do anything about that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When they leave, they just have unaired footage of you and I going in and drinking the water. This is really good. Thank
Or
you.
me like peeing in it. Isaiah reveals that he has some history with someone in the green room. Slut. He and William sort of kind of dated previously, but William remembers it being much more casual.
Which is a great way to kind of diffuse a situation.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
tell
Oh,
someone
you-
that it meant less to you.
Yeah.
まあデートみたいな感じでお
William
互い会っ
fucked
た
him
時が
up.
あってなんか自分は好き
The
です
body
よ
language.
っていう気持ちを伝えてて
He obviously got very hurt. You see him
思い
protecting.
こう
Yeah.
踏み込みたかったですけどあっちから
He's hurting.
普通というか
The FAGs are.
Oh, the
hurting.
連絡
ghosting.
も一切しなくなったみたい
I'm a ghoster.
で再会した場所は
You don't
ここ
do
だったんですよ
I do. I'm horrible.
ちょっと待って
They really are doing our like to watch.
Borders on Scantina.
数ヶ月ちょっとデートしてていざ
Sometimes clothes don't communicate what we want them to communicate.
But sometimes they get it right on target, like this stunning Eiffel Tower sheer dress.
So the guys are going to talk about what they're attracted to in a man.
I say huge left ball, huge right ball, enormous sack, giant dong, and then we're square.
My mother said, marry a rich man. I said, I am a rich man, bitch.
どんな人がタイプ
なんかすごい
They're all looking for tall, but they're all staying on their tiptoes to use that counter.
They all are on apple
Well, the
boxes.
40-year-old's tall, but they're all like, Grandpa, no.
地味な感じの人
Would you call me a normal person, Chitsi?
風営は
Someone who's very plain?
どちらかというと
You're on another plane.
綺麗な人
そうでも顔自体とか見た目はちょっと男らしさがあるんだけど
He doesn't like a manly
性格が
personality.
男らしすぎると嫌になるかも
Oh my god, it's almost like what?
なんかすっごい偏見なんだけどさ例えば風みたいにさ柔道をやって生きてきたじゃん
What's a judoka?
Judo.
That's pretty cool.
I have nearly a black belt in karate.
Wow. It sounds like he would beat the shit out of you.
朝が近くにいっぱいいるじゃん
いろいろ
そうい
He
う
wants
人
to roll in the hay with a dainty little flower such as myself.
Do you know what it's like when a group of drag queens, if a man comes in who doesn't cross-dress, who has at all any testosterone, do you know what happens?
Chum for starving sharks.
They get descended upon like bare legs at a backyard grill
Yeah.
with the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. The cannibals have been starving for 2 weeks and you just threw in a nice fresh foot.
this one, you want to know what this one's go-to line that I'm surprised works? What's your name, Danny? That's my favorite name.
It is.
You might as well open your legs, pull open your slit.
Yeah, it's already pulled open.
Right.
I just have to lift up the napkin that I'm using as a dress. So they're having dinner and talking about what they like and don't like about relationships. Their icks, if you will.
働くのが夢なんだ
The judo expert's hands are all I can look at. They're huge. They're veiny.
なんか自分の元
What'd that dick
パートナーに
do?
これされてめっちゃ嫌だったとかなんかあった？
運転の荒さだったなんかさすげえレース
He dated Andrew.
My blood pressure. My blood pressure.
Get us a blood
He
pressure.
was not hypervigilant at left green arrows on Santa Monica Boulevard. Expired registration. Trunk open. Texting, leg out the door, legs out the door.
俺じゃん。
スピード出すけそう
You sitting there. I'm kind of a speed freak too.
Yeah.
I drive equal parts cautious, negligent.
Really?
So I'm driving slow, but I'm not looking at night. So a few of the guys are going to talk about who they liked from season 1, and this information could be important later.
テホンさんはなんかちょっとお姉さん感があるぐらいがいいかも。
Oh.
Oh, no.
And that's what everyone wants to
Stop
hear.
the tapes. That's when the Viola Davis, you just grab the purse and you just
leave.
punch it. You say, "Where's my time card?" and you get the fuck out of there.
You ready to
You
suck
piss on
me off?
somebody's bed and you go.
You ready to suck me off, big sister? You know what I mean?
出てたね。
モテてるねやっ
白や
ぱ。
も上部も。
Oh, I love that
手本
necklace.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh,
new
that
outfit.
sweater.
姫っぽい人ってモテるの？
The term princess type?
Is that like is that like a kind of ring?
I think it's like the type of guy who's wearing a ball gown and a tiara.
姫っぽいキスと
It must be like a twink
何かしら
thing.
じゃあ例えば
Yeah.
筋肉
I will say, when people are like into twinks, they are K-pop twink hunters. Like it's their main thing.
Yeah.
Gay pop semen hunters.
Gay pop semen hunters.
Oh, so it's revealed that Bomi knew Hue from before the show as well.
Wow.
知ってその何があったかとかは2人でしか分かんない
We
けど
killed a man.
別になんか普通にご飯行ってとか
This does happen in gay world where people are in each other's bubbles for years and then one day they just get into each other.
I love that.
It does happen.
I love it. And it's the best way to do it because there's so much backstory you've already covered. They've already been vetted.
Yeah.
If they killed somebody, you're probably going to know about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The only thing is if you break up and it's ugly, you have so many mutual friends.
But then that forces you to be a good person.
I agree.
you
That's
know?
a really good
It forces
point.
you to be like civil. You just have to be.
Maybe because this culture is a little more gay has to be more shh. They're flirting in much more subtle ways.
Where
This was
they're not
American,
like
they'd be like, how big is it? Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a touch more hedonism, I feel like, in gay American dating.
yeah, and also just like lack of respect.
Like these people are trying to get f***ed and they put on their bulky white sweaters. You know what I mean? Like in America, it'd be 2 clothespins
Yeah.
because your nipples are wired.
They would raid the Hustler store on Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah, a cage. You'd use a crawfish cage on your dick.
A crawfish cage.
And then I just have that foam between toes like a pedicure. And that's it. And I'd say, hello.
Damn. So some of the guys are now going to define their version of cheating.
気持ちが言ったら浮気だと思うんですよ。
俺は
だから
そう
浮気って結局バレなきゃ正義じゃん。
一緒。
でも
If you're gonna cheat on me, I just don't want to know about it.
And you better
気持ちがいったらってさ
put in the
もう
effort
終わりじゃない
at hiding
Everything.
the very best way you can. You need to be
Burying the bodies.
If I got Columbo in here,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to sniff out one thing.
I want Dexter
Yeah.
level
yes.
cheating.
I want Hannibal.
Yes.
だから自分もしたこと
I've cheated. It's not the party you think it is.
No.
It
If there's
sucks
guilt,
for everybody.
If there's guilt, then you know you've done something wrong. And then you have to apologize. And that means that you have made an arrangement, that there was an understanding, and that you violated it.
Right. Have you cheated?
No, I've never had a boyfriend. What do you think cheating is?
Anything.
Yeah. Thinking about someone when you're with me.
If you're married, is somebody flirting with you and you reciprocating in some way jailable? I don't know. But at this stage of my life, I will cut off both your hands and legs. I swear to God, there are no second chances in the Trixie Mattel cinematic universe.
Yes! God, I love that. I love that.
Monogamy is sexy to me at this point in my life.
Ooh, baby, I'm the only one in the stand, but I'm cheering you on.
So the judges are going to talk about cheating. It's a hot topic. Woo! What the f? This famous drag queen, Durian. Love that fabric. So we saw him before in his street clothes, and it does get better.
Ooh, beautiful.
She looks beautiful.
キスって浮気なのかな？
Is kissing cheating?
Are you kidding me? Absolutely it is.
There's also something attractive about your partner not wanting to share you with anybody.
Yes, and it's also attractive.
feel like a prize.
There's also attractive that your partner does want to fuck every Russian whore he sees, but he doesn't because he keeps that dick for your pussy.
Right. Thank you for putting it kind of like more elegantly. Thank you.
Just for people, might not.
He wants all those rotten gashes.
Yeah, but this is the only.
He saves his love muscle for you, the real stink pussy.
それこそ相手のスマホ見ようとかなってくるし、でもそこをもう見ようとしちゃうともう止めどなくいっちゃうからキリがないよっていうことをちゃんと。
He's 100% right. The trust you build needs to create faith.
Right.
If you start getting suspicious and acting like a fool like that, then you are going to drive that car off the cliff.
And you're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yes, I don't like spying. I don't like snooping.
Because then what? It doesn't end.
Yeah.
眉毛薄っ
この二人はこう軽口
So the guys also help out the oldie with his diaper. They change his diaper for him because he has now become totally senile and demented.
They're going to take turns reading to him.
Yeah. So they're basically treating him like Methuselah.
Right.
And he deserves that treatment because he is unfuckably old.
You know, I used to think 40 was old, but I'm 36 now, and now I know it's old. Can I tell you? I think this is going to be a huge
Princess Diaries
She's all that
moment?
moment. I think he's going to look excellent with thicker
He's going to
brows.
take the glasses off and then they're all going to pork him. They help him with his eyebrows because he can't see anymore.
あでもめっちゃ綺麗だね本当。
You know, he is cute. I feel bad that they're all acting like he's
Yeah, hey, ugly, let's make.
I know. Should we carve this jack-o'-lantern? Like, it's a little arts and crafts.
Look, there's a pig over there. Let's put some eyebrows on it.
あいい感じいい感じ。あちょっと見てこっち向いて。
I love this show.
Damn.
I will say, in Asian markets, they have beauty products that are for men, marketed to men. America would never do that.
Well, we do it, but we have to put like a gun in and have it all brown.
Right.
It's be called like woman killer.
Like men's camo concealer.
Yeah.
でも俺の方が絶対うまい。
He's gonna do
俺なり
Betty
たい
Boop.
眉毛があるのよ。
The problem is there's something very sexy about someone doing your makeup and looking in your eyes like this.
Oh, I disagree.
The boner.
I disagree.
The boner.
The boner. Wait, whose boner?
Everyone's.
Oh,
Girl, not a brown Lego.
it's a
Less is more.
Get rid of the unibrow, and that's.
You don't want to be some guy sponsored by Nike.
Okay, so Jobu tells William how he feels about him.
Even when I'm with Jobu. Oh, you know I'm crazy over you. Oh. Right?
ウィリアムにしか見
That's
れてないからすごい光って
Yeah,
る
of course.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
そう俺もなんか困惑してて今いろいろと話して
Oh
て。
my god, oh 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 my god.
I'm going to start spinning out of
Oh my
here.
god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Grab my purse!
Teleport us to Mars.
前からさ。
If this is it, if this is it, if this.
って言いたいけど正直まだわからない。
わかんない
でも二人には向き合えれないのは確か。
I think this is kind of considerate.
I think it is too.
I thought it was going to be a brutal
I thought they was
slay.
gonna murder. I thought they were gonna about to witness a homicide.
What if he was like, I'm attracted to you. I like how passionate you are about work. The other guy goes, "Ugh." Ugh.
he just falls asleep? Directing considerate.
William,
It's hard to
if
be
you want to know, you handled that, I think, really well.
As long as it's the truth.
But now Jobu has an enemy. So the green room gets a message. It's an opportunity for a one-on-one date. The catch is you write down a name.
Oh no.
And if who you wrote down also writes down your name, it's a match.
All right, you unrequited non-lovers, let's just get your self-esteem further into the ground.
The 40-year-old's like, so what do I do?
So
I'm just-
Harikari,
Yeah.
seppuku?
So I just go make snow angels or what?
Yeah.
イザヤです
This is big.
楽しんできて。
Girl,
組目
you be on yummy.com ordering food. You
know
big
I
bitch.
Am. No, I am. Yummy.com. Do you know I had the longest, probably 4-year fantasy about the Yummy.com food delivery driver getting caught as he's crossing the street with my bags. Huge puddle splashes him in his transparent outfit, just like flies away, and he's totally naked at my doorstep. And I have to, give him some clothes.
Yummy.com.
Okay, so the first dates between the two couples go really well. That's nice. Isn't that nice?
あって思って触れたいとこもいますよね。
Oh my God.
Oh, so they're the
I
ones
know.
rekindling.
After what, 2 or 3 weeks of no physical contact, the way that I would be like digging my nails and burrowing into their epidermis, like a leech or a mite.
My dick would be purple, turgid.
Yeah, turgid, tumescent, and unflappable.
Little Japanese ice city. Talk about romance.
最悪かも
Oh, Hokkaido.
Look, rom-com slipping.
Oh.
I'd be like,
Yeah, pants flying off. No underwear. Yeah. Yeah, no underwear. Legs spread open 180 degrees, stuck in the snow.
Ryuki is the youngest in the green room, who's 20. He tells some of his housemates something that maybe a lot of people might go through cross-culturally, it doesn't matter where you're from. He thinks being treated badly by someone you care about is exciting and attractive.
Oh.
He's 20. Now, this is trauma. Would you like to tell us about your parents?
Damn,
that's hard. You gotta go to
Hurt people.
You gotta go to therapy twice a week, $300 a session. You will be in the poorhouse.
Thank you. No insurance taken.
怒っちゃう。
悪い彼氏。
それダメだよ。
でも悪い人好き。
Okay, no.
He wants to be choked out.
Yeah, wants to be choked. Wants to be choked. Under the mattress of a drug den, a gal.
わかるよ。そっけない対応してほしいってことそんなもん
The call is coming from inside the house, faggot.
Yeah. He treats me like so I can't look away. Like, what?
The promise too, in the beginning of a relationship, you're setting up, you're telling them all the information they need about how they're allowed to treat you.
Yeah.
Bomi asks Ryuki, the 20-year-old, if he's come out to his family
ずっと言われ
yet.
続けてるの。受け止めれないかもしれないし。
Just tell him,
I'll give you some grandkids, honey.
gay people, we have to stop babying our f***ing parents.
Absolutely. Also, mama, let's be real. They know.
They know, and also,
They know.
if they're having
They
children
know.
under the premise of conditional love, that's on them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And if they don't know, it is not your responsibility to unravel the ropes of their denial.
Yeah.
言うのって
Ryuki, you can do it.
You do the Still Magnolias thing.
I mean, Ryuki's 20.
Yeah,
A lot of people maybe haven't come up by 20.
I know.
20 is young. I've watched some documentary series about some of the cross-dressing bars in Japan where the Japanese businessmen go cross-dress. And that has told me that it's a very, we don't talk about it. I think Japan is operating on kind of a don't ask, don't tell for their own safety.
Okay.
I mean, can I say this is a weird time in American history for us to critique which countries are progressive?
Thank you. As we are like coming to you live from the den of iniquity in the end of the world. At
Right.
The fascist.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a trip to Japan. I'm asking for citizenship.
Yeah.
I'm asking
Yeah.
for
Half
marriage.
of my body's on fire right now.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Asylum, please. So the group is away on a weekend, and William tells Isaiah how he feels about him.
初めてさ
Mama.
一緒に寝たじゃん
Ooh, the tendrils of my lover
み
unfurling.
んなと寝る空
We're doing
間で
Heartstopper
ありながら
again.
も
Oh,
初めて
we're doing slow longing. You're about to piss me off. I would be so blue balled out if I was dating in Japan. Like, this is like auditing a college
Legs
class.
overhead like a pretzel.
手を触ったじゃん
Girl.
あの
Y'all acting like you're in 6th
感覚
grade.
はまだ残ってる
It is very.
Like you held hands at the movies on a school
I
trip.
know.
感じた
So are we 12 seasons from felching? Like at this pace? Like what are we?
自分がいいなって
12 generations.
I know.
今の気持ちってもう俺ら好きなんかなっていう
I'm starting to wonder if I like you. I say that to my enemy. Like, this is crazy.
I couldn't help but wonder. Hiroya asked Hue to meet one-on-one. He's going to tell him that he has feelings for him. Gay. Gay. You're gay.
正直に言うと、3人で悩んでた。
Torn between 3 people?
And none of them is you? Oh my God! Why don't you just get that meat cleaver from the chef and chop my head off? Chop my head off, or put my head on the hibachi and burn me to death. Sometimes the truth is best left to the breeze.
It's pretty fierce.
Lying can be fierce.
American gay people would have had a flow chart. It would have been like dance mobs.
Yeah.
It would have been like,
Yeah.
you're at the bottom of the
You're
pyramid.
right. I saw your fucking gnarled toe, so that pushes you to the bottom.
Yeah, I noticed you're 40. We tried to do eyebrows, nothing happened. So you're at the bottom this week. You know?
ジョブか
Oh, I can't stand this.
っていう気か。
It's inspiring to see someone attractive be denied.
Yeah, and with dignity.
Hiroya, I have been you. I have been you. I feel for you.
何かまだ自分が好きって
Oh, for crying out loud.
I don't know what's wrong. Am I Jack the Ripper that I immediately know if I like someone?
Oh,
what the f
honey.
is this?
15 minutes.
2 breaths. I think this slow burn situation is putting him in these scenarios where they have to flatly ask, are you into me? Which is so much worse.
I had to do, oh my God, the shame, the burning hot shame, the memory, core memory just came back. I was on FaceTime with someone
That is a shameful thing.
Shut up. And I
Were you naked?
No. Someone had set up the situation to this effect that, like, he wants to f you. He did not want anything of the sort.
So you showed up like, here I am.
No, I had to pump the brakes and say, wait, by the way, are we not gonna have sex? And they laughed and said no. And I said, and then just ran down the street.
Right.
I have done the point, like, are you sexually attracted to me? Like,
I've
I'm
seen her do
cross-examining the witness.
I've seen her do it.
I'm Marsha Clark, and I'm cross-examining the witness. I do it front-facing. Your Honor, excuse me. Are you sexually attracted to me, yes or no?
Right.
Objection.
Because if you are, yes, we can go to California Pizza Kitchen.
Absolutely, and I will pay.
But if you love
yeah,
then you should watch it at home.
thank you.
Drag queens, find you a man who knows nothing about you.
Yeah.
So William's been slower to come around to his feelings, but he's gonna tell Isaiah where he's at.
そして今やっとその意味を分かりました。
William Shakespeare.
過去の経験から人を信じ
TLDR.
ることが難しくなっていた俺にまっすぐな気持ちで向き合って
He's literally dying of hyperthermia.
Oh,
Now we're in an igloo?
no, that's mashed potatoes.
Or you could just have sex inside. God, what is happening?
I don't want to know about igloos. I want wig glue.
父と母のように心から大切にできる相手と出会い支え合うことをずっと小さい頃から夢見ていました。
My standards for love came from my grandparents, but my relationship with children came from my mother.
まっすぐな気持ちがあるからこそ
Stay over there,
夢が
bitch.
叶えるイザヤのことが大好きです。
Oh, baby. Take your top off, honey.
めちゃくちゃ嬉しい。
No kissing,
Jiggle a
nothing.
little.
Longing stare.
Edgelords of the world, you will. This is for you.
これからこの大好きな気持ちを
We need to do this right now. I want you to tell me that you like me, and we're gonna.
Yeah,
we're gonna.
Let me just get out my Encyclopedia Britannica, and once I've built a tiny house to go inside,
I won't-
And then
okay.
we've taken it down and then composted some more. You know.
I know it's 0 degrees Celsius,
Yeah.
but I just have a real quick scroll.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's freezing, but
I'm gonna keep it to just our relationship. So, from the day I was born,
let's start with a nice handshake. Oh, so you're dead. You've died. Yep. This is a corpse head. Freezing. Freezing.
not even this.
Purple hands.
Like,
Yeah.
give me something.
ありがとう。
Oh my god.
Thank you. Are you closing a business deal? Oh, now this is anal for them.
This is like double anal. This is DP.
They had to play it twice.
This is double anal angels from Vivid Video. 2 dicks in the butt.
Double anal angels from Vivid Video.
Seriously.
Which was almost the name of I Like to Watch. So the cast is growing. 2 more people joined the green room,
work, Tina.
including one of the biggest stars from season 1, Taehan. So Jobu asks his crush from season 1, Taehan, to spend the day together.
Damn. When the vibes are ice cold, sucks. You ever have that shitty coworker where there's nothing to talk about? Nothing. It's just the 2 of you. I didn't even think about this.
It's usually me.
怒ってるとか嫌われてんのか分かんないけど本当
You know what? Sometimes men aren't thinking of anything. Let's just get that straight.
史上一番盛り上が
I
る
don't know.
Sometimes
If
men
he liked
don't
him,
have
he'd be
anything.
talking to him.
If you had an X-ray vision, sometimes you'd see a hamster dead next to a wheel.
And just like that, Isaiah and William tell the green room they're leaving. They are now each other's boyfriends.
Love wins.
どういうこと
We're pregnant.
Yes, you're just gonna say.
一緒に夜な夜な過ごしたこととか
These people will have a special bond for life.
Yep, absolutely. What if it just panned to me jerking off right over there?
Or they're all talking and it pans to you and you're just,
Yeah, like. So Hue and Bomi are still getting to know each other, talking about their dreams together.
お母さんあったよね。あった。その時に言った。
言ったあ、今回
髪型した。
What?
大きなことよ。
まあなんだかんだ受け入れてもらえるのかなって期待してた。あと直せないのって言われて。
but he's a judo expert, so you can take your mom.
Yeah.
You
Can you
take that
fix
bitch
that? Can you
down.
fix your backwoods opinion, you old bitch? You fucking bald ass bitch, you raggedy bitch.
I swear to God, I encourage you gay people to look your parents right in the face, and if they have any issue with it, you say, I thought you loved me like for me no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I came out of you.
Yeah. The God, we're still doing this in 2020.
It's so corny.
It's quarantine.
Here's honestly, I want to say all of you out there who want kids.
Good for
if
you.
you
honey.
need your children to turn out a certain way, maybe it's just not for you.
Yeah.
でも直せないしなでもさ
We baby our parents. Even now, he's so worried about what she thinks. She's not worried about how he feels. She's being a cunt.
She would need some grandchildren.
I just feel like being in love is like one of the most significant things that can ever happen to you. And gay people get forced into feeling bad about it.
It's horrible. It's truly horrible. It's evil.
かけてさ自分をっていうかだからまだ時間がかかるのかもしれな
I
い
do think sometimes the reaction someone has when you first tell them it might not be the reaction they have in a week. He just told her.
Of course.
もう何があっても私の子供
Love is a verb, people.
Thank you.
You have to actively love someone. It's
an action
It's a
word.
verb. You made me gay, bitch.
Yeah.
Came out
hello.
of you.
Boop. Fix your raggedy pussy, Hill.
What an unappealing quality. Like, hi, I'm Joanne, I'm 54, and fun thing about me is that when my son came out, I stopped speaking to him.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. Trait.
Well, no.
Trait.
When my PhD Olympian son came out to me, I disowned him. I feel so horrible for all these people with unaccepting families. Maybe I have it too good. My parents are the cuntest.
You know, I talk a lot of shit about my mom, but how lucky am I that that bitch did not care?
Yeah, so lucky.
Shout out to Val.
Val.
Did Pat care?
Valerie. Are you kidding me? Pat's got a gay brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom's got a gay sister. That helps.
Yeah. And Mary, I was baton twirling from the hospital.
Right.
Like, let's be real. Let's be real. T-shirts on the head as a wig.
You came out with your mom's
been-
umbilical cord, kind of Michelle Pfeiffer and Batman.
Yeah. Good old Gramps Kazuyuki, the 40-year-old, is leaving the house.
And they're transitioning to an active senior center.
Yeah. Palliative care in Japan is really top-notch. He has nothing to worry about.
They have backgammon and Memory Mondays where they listen to old music.
Yep, and Mahjong every Tuesdays with Julia Roberts.
Our friend did not find love, so instead he's been reflecting on his recent breakup, the 15-year marriage, and he thinks he might leave the house to go back to him. This is fun. Okay, in the movie Midsummer, they push him off a cliff.
Yeah.
This is worse.
I know, this is worse.
Put him in a wheelchair and just push.
I'm a spinster and I'll always be a spinster.
Jobu's mom comes to visit him and brings him a home-cooked meal. Their relationship is very different to some of the other people. His mom is very supportive.
She's a P-Flag mom.
His mom needs to call their moms.
Yes.
それそんな話したことなかったし別に
ちゃうねママがさでもなそれを知った時に一番なんかママが言いたかったのはあれやねジョブは自分がそうって気づいた時に多分すごい悩んだかなと思って悩んだかなと思って一人でそれってもうそんなん言ってくなんかさ一人で悩まんといてほしかったって思ったそのことがすっごい辛かったよ
That's the thing too about coming out is you are also telling your family about a years-long thing you were sick to your stomach in bed at night about.
Every single night you're worried about
Every
it,
night.
yeah.
Every morning you wake up hoping it's different.
Yep. And the audacity of that cunt to say, "Can you fix it?" Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried. Like you haven't tried every day.
Right.
God, bitch.
ピンクの服着させたのはママです
That's
Love
sweet.
that whore.
You love that whore. P-Flag mom. I love that whore.
Jobu brings all the food that his mom made back to the house
なんかうちのおでんと全然違う
because this isn't prejudiced.
This is sweet.
カミングアウトあそうカミングアウト
新聞が出た夜に家族会議を開きましょうってお母さんが言ってくれて一人一人こう僕に対する温かい言葉
Oh, I thought they were going to read him like an intervention.
No.
Your homosexuality has affected me in the following ways.
寝つけない時にずっと起きて
So I should live the rest of my life a lie because my parents took care of me as a child. Oh my God, Mama, your technology is so fierce. Let's get your medieval morality up to date.
で生まれたから産んでくれた人の期待に合わせなきゃいけないとはないじゃん。
Nope.
自分たちは人間だし、物じゃないし。
Yeah.
だから断られても縁切る覚悟で言った。 自分の人生だから。
Shout out to the gays in Japan. I mean, America's flop as well for different reasons, but like, I don't think we're living in this level.
This is a different kind of flop.
Yeah, this is a different shade of flop.
It's a cultural flop nonetheless.
People are always like, oh, I'm afraid to come to America, I'll get shot. I'm like, you probably will.
You probably will. But you can have.
You can be a little gayer.
You can be naked in San Francisco.
Like John Travolta in Hairspray, you can't stop the beat. You might be able to try to restrict, I don't know.
Oh, let's take Russia.
Someone having a rainbow pin on their backpack. You're not really able to mandate who's gay.
Yeah.
You could even force people to not have gay sex. They're still gay.
You want to paint over the little rainbow crosswalk, Mama? You can't blot out the sun.
No. Lindsey Graham's still here.
Yeah. Hiring hookers daily, sometimes 3 to 4 hookers, gay hookers on the daily.
Listen, if being an old white guy and hiring hookers makes you, well,
lock me up, baby. Tomoaki and Hiroya are hanging out in the green room.
ゲイ文化への偏見強いのね、正直。
Me too, girl.
だから正直さ、新宿2丁目とかも行きたくないの。
Bridge in town, honey. Very bridge in
なんか
town.
もう結構いる方でしょ。
Well, I don't want to be a bitch, but here's what I have to say about that. Everybody's entitled to not liking whatever they like, but when it comes to not liking an area because of gay culture, the call is coming from inside the house.
Bingo. That's a bingo.
And you could disagree. Hiroya, I do like you. I'm sorry. You can disagree if you want.
You'd be wrong, but you could disagree.
Hiroya, have you ever had a Jaeger bomb, honey? Because that's gay culture.
なんか多分一緒にしないでってすごい思ってる感じがひしひしと伝わる。
そうなんだろうね、僕ね。そうなんだと思う。
でもなんかこうやって話してると、多分親とかもこういうふうに思ってんだろうなっていうのを感じる。
Let's just give it a try, give it a try, give it a try.
どういう話の流れでこんな。
Well, maybe if I'm trying to be open-hearted, maybe Hiroya is saying these spaces make him feel like excluded. Like, I do think some people feel like gayish things make them feel like they have to be a certain way.
THERAPY for you. Hue and Bomi are out on another date. They keep choosing each other, and Hume gives Bomi a gift.
可愛いじゃん。
Oh my god, I would come, I would squirt, I would skeet. That floor would be soaking wet. Are you out of your mind? Change of pants.
This is my husband.
Change
he was an
of
Olympian.
pants.
And now while he's not getting his PhD, he makes me pottery.
All that floor would have to be acid washed.
They have matching ones.
Mary,
And that's not tea, it's semen. It's squirt. That's my squirt.
the way that I would I would shackle him to me for the rest of his miserable life.
Oh, he's gorgeous. He's considerate.
Yeah. I would rip off my top. My titties would come flying out of my bra, which I didn't wear.
Right.
I would jump him and him right on that little table.
Jobu and Taehan recover from their horrible first date. And they go out of town on a trip to Sapporo. They're gonna JO.
Yeah, they're gonna JO. They're gonna jerk it tonight. There's gonna be some jerking.
Girl, is this flirting?
Is this... Baby! Can I put my mouth here?
なんていうのこれ。ここ太もも。太もも枕。
Are we just doing... Wait, do we not know what a human body is yet? What is
this a
happening?
femur?
What
Is
is
this a
happening?
femur?
This
They're
is
flirting,
so
but
hysterical.
they're getting very
Hey, wait, is that your leg? Hey, is that your leg?
Do you have a leg?
Mama.
Is that a wig cap? Is that a wig
Let me
cap?
tell you something about this scene, Tootsie. Let me tell you something about what's about to transpire.
You're gonna jerk it.
Let me get you up to speed, gal.
The morning rubbing with the cameras in the room. Like, I'm sorry. It's a modest culture, but there's men filming you in bed.
Yes, there you go. Get in there. Get in there, baby. Under the covers.
Did you sleep well? Yeah. Really? Because I was blowing ass all night. Can I come to your bed? By the way, I pissed mine. Oh, his real hair.
Fierce.
Taehan and Jobu are on a solo overnight date at the cabin. You got to give it up for the food in this show. We're not going to get real porn, so we're going to get food porn.
Yes.
This should be called unheated rivalry.
Yeah.
Jobu is so beautiful. But Taehan's very cute too, like the chin strap kind of facial hair. Do young bald men exist in Japan?
Yes, they do.
They don't put them on TV. No. Get out of here, fag. If somebody wants to do this before sex,
yeah,
I'd be like, so
This
you're
is-
American Psycho.
This is after sex.
You're the killer.
Yeah.
I don't think they've had sex.
Just you wait, Trixie. They're gonna cozy up to each other in no time.
だからおやすみって
Uh-oh, here we go. Homosexuality.
誰だかわかるの
Just go over there, take your clothes off and fuck him.
I can't take it. It's so
Edgelord like supreme. Here we go.
Do you know what it makes me think of? Have you ever seen Portlandia? You know the lesbian bookstore?
Yeah.
You know the one where she's trying to reach a book on the top shelf and she's like, I can't. She's like, I can't get it. I can't reach it. And she's like, you're touching it. And she's like, no, I can't reach it. That's what this is. It's like,
一緒に
Bomi and Hue become boyfriends.
お互いに
I love them.
I
真剣に向き合って話
adore
して
them.
思い出も作って
He just hacks his hand off.
As happy as I am for them, I want the judo guy to crush my head with his thighs.
Yeah, I want him to drive me straight into a tree.
私の時にボミってどういう恋愛がしたいのって聞いててさ、それに答えられない
It's so, girl, arduous. You know what it gives when you have a college essay and it has to be a certain amount of characters?
Gives world salad. Think about the thing that we're going to try to talk about is that it is a complicated issue.
僕の初恋人
Prurient sexual partner.
なってくれますか
Illicit male lover. Faggot companion. Gay
Look at-
betrothed.
They like each other.
I know, it's amazing.
Oh, I love them.
I love them.
よろしくね
Oh, l'amour.
So Bomi and Hue leave the green room.
だから
This is my man.
めちゃくちゃ
Love
あ
Katya.
りがとうって
This is so sweet. And I will say this word, this show is healing.
Very wholesome, very healing.
This is why it is important for people to find their community. The conversations they're having besides and dating, conversations they're having are so healing.
And also,
and
yeah.
de-isolating.
Yeah.
These experiences they're all talking about are experiences that make you feel so alone. For these other people to all say something like that happened to me, permanent lift off the shoulders.
Yeah. And also taking the time to find words if you don't know what the words are.
100%.
You know? Finding out in real time how to be a nice person, how to be a true person, all that stuff.
Right.
It's cool. It's the last day in the green room. Everybody's left to go home except for Jobu and Taehan. They become the third couple to come out of this whole experience as boyfriends.
And the only people to leave alive.
Yeah.
ここ出てからの成分も気になる
This is the Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Like, it's so...
This is Wuthering Heights.
The longing.
Yeah. This is the notebook. Actually, the phone book.
The Odyssey.
The unabridged Webster's Dictionary.
And you know what? Not to be corny. This beginning courtship is part of your relationship you will never get to do again.
To fools rush in.
Stretch it out.
Fools rush in.
私成分のことは好きです
You know, Jobu was all about William.
Love
Taehan didn't find it in
wins.
season 1. It's all happening.
It's all happening for everybody and I can't take it.
No more seasons for you, Taehan.
No, you're done. You're done.
Hey, would you clap for Queer Love?
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I was just consumed by the reverie of it all.
Well, this show had everything.
Oh my god, tender, long, drawn-out romance, the likes of which you have never seen. I feel like I've grown 3 years.
Transgenerational love stories.
Hot coffee.
Food.
Oh, real tears, not fakies.
And gay people. So check out The Boyfriend Season 2 on Netflix.
Bye.